apparently we're live, but I'm not seeing. Oh wait. Oh.
Sure. Let me check. Double check.
Copy this. Paste it there.
Yeah, it looks like we'll. Oh wait, never mind. Not on Twitch though, right?
No, I don't know how to stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time.
Oh shucks.
I mean,
Okay, that's fine.
Just give me 1 second.
Right.
The history of all streams. This is the worst one so far. I'm just struggling with. I only have one monitor at my girlfriend's place.
Oh shucks.
Can you hear any music on the stream?
No. Well, I'm not actually watching the stream because the link that you sent is a bit broken.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to check on my laptop. Obviously Discord needs to update.
Oh, shit.
Okay, let's click on this link. Oh, that's not the link I should have sent you. What time did you leave?
5:30.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't too late. Boy.
Obviously I can't find our channel now on YouTube.
Yeah.
Do you have the link to the channel?
No, I don't actually.
Okay.
I should have been subscribed by now, but somehow I'm not.
Yeah, I can't even harass you. Look, I don't think I am either.
Well, you can and pretend you are. Too late now.
I mean, yeah, totally. Come on, Martin.
Subscribe now.
Okay, I can see stuff on my side. Cool.
Yeah, I can hear music on the screen.
Okay, perfect. Right, you start.
Whoa. Hold on, I need to switch off my. Just gonna sign up for trading view real quick.
Let's have a look at recently listed.
Oh, yeah.
Can you do me one solid and just check if my audio levels are right?
Oh, on the stream.
Yes, please, sir.
Did seem a bit loud.
If it's loud, I'll dial it down.
I'll tell you now. Hold on. No, it's fine actually. It's fine right now.
Cool, I'll keep it at this level.
I'm loud.
You're always loud.
Well, you know, now that we can control that on audio.
Yeah. I'll turn down my audio output capture. That should be the one that helps.
Testing 1, 2, 3. No, you can turn me down on Discord, dude.
Right, yes.
Yeah, I think I'm loud there. Damn it. Sure, I'm so loud.
How do I turn you down on Discord?
Click on my right. How do you do it again? Hold on. There's a way.
Remove friend, I think that's it.
Okay, hold on. Let me just do it on my mic. 61, 2, 3. 61, 2, 3.
It sounds a bit
Okay,
low
hold on.
on
Let
my
me
end.
just do it on my mic. I'm just fixing it on my mic. Okay, I'm a bit too low now. Hold on. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm almost fine. I need to just go a bit lower. How am I on your side though?
Perfect on my end.
I'm just waiting for the stream to catch up now. I'm trying to get mine more balanced to you. I'm sure I'm fine here. Did you use Brave on your PC, right?
Yes, I'm currently using...
Didn't you find the notifications a bit annoying? I've turned them off now.
You mean like the adverts?
No, I just keep getting notifications.
I don't recall seeing any notifications.
Hold on, I need to actually switch off. Okay, can you share your screen so that I don't have to watch the stream because I'll get double audio?
So, Discord.
And it will be a bit delayed if I actually need to. Oh, wait, I need to share mine too. You can share, just to avoid and for you to have a bit of privacy, you can share specific application rather than sharing. But it's fine, I guess. Yeah, perfect. Okay,
I'm not speaking.
yeah, maybe.
What am I looking for? I wish Discord had a better audio interface, like levels and things.
So if you right click on me now, you can actually mess with my volume on my name.
I can mute you.
Well, no,
Oh, there. Oh.
weird because I wasn't able to do that. Let me just.
Okay, now I got it.
Okay.
What on earth is this?
I'm starting with NFTs.
Oh no, I just pulled up a something on the screen.
Gosh. Oh no, it's actually been put before. No, it hasn't. You can see with the history.
Okay, I'm looking at your screen at the moment.
Oh, you're looking at mine?
Yep.
Oh, okay, I was just looking at. I'm trying to see the paid crypto. Cool.
Do you have the stream open?
Yes, I should have my. Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's still showing my stream or yours.
Oh, maybe. Showing. Oh, they're not showing mine. Showing mine, I think. It's a bit
Okay.
delayed.
No.
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe I can just mute it. I'm still a bit too loud compared to you.
Give me one sec. And now? Well, we'll find out. US Fed won't ban crypto, says Chair Jerome Powell.
You can't hear myself on your stream. Hold on, I just want to test. Hear me though, right?
I can hear you on my end, yes.
Okay, that's fine. Um, it's actually a bit, yeah, it's quite balanced.
Awesome.
Okay, so apparently I just saw this like some bullish news. Apparently Elon has had some stuff to say too. Mr. Block to get to the end and find out what Elon has to say. But he's been tweeting less about it, so hey, which is quite cool.
I mean, how much further down could it go?
True.
Now that I've said it.
True. News. Yeah, man, it's quite interesting. And in NFT news, this is actually quite cool, eh?
TikTok to
TikTok,
release
yeah.
Ethereum NFTs with Lil Nas X, Gary Vee, and Grimes. Interesting.
Dude, I think it's super bullish on NFTs and crypto in general. Because TikTok is basically everyone uses TikTok.
Everyone.
Yeah. Not everyone, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
Figuratively speaking. Yeah, I think it's going to get a lot of people to understand NFTs a lot faster than ever. Yeah, the amount of young people that use TikTok is actually insane. That's not where the money's sitting, but at least that's adoption, you know.
Yes. And I know
Apparently, yeah.
Gary Vaynerchuk's he's that New York kind of VC business startup dude.
Oh yeah.
And okay, I don't want to speak out of turn. He's not a venture capitalist that I'm aware of, but he's more of like that. He's behind that like hustle culture, that
Okay.
hustle trend that started a few years ago.
Oh yes.
I attribute him to that. And I know he's quite bullish on Ethereum, I think it is, and these NFTs.
Speaking of Ethereum and NFTs, I'm actually quite a bit disappointed at Ripple. Sorry, like only like they actually talk about building out on their ledger NFTs. They don't have that functionality already. I mean, by the time they actually have it ready, I think the ship could have sailed. Dude.
Yeah.
Not necessarily sailed, but it's just like they're missing an opportunity to actually, because the whole green situation, like if they had done it at like 4 or 5 months before, Cardano or Solana had NFTs, it would make sense in terms of positioning like the green NFT sort of blockchain. But right now, dude, I just think it's stupid. Not that they shouldn't do it, but I just think it's super late. As much as I love Andrew, I think this is very like slow, in my opinion. That's my opinion on that.
Is Ripple? Oh, sorry, is XRP proof of work or proof of stake?
Wow, should know, right? Based on, I think it's proof of stake. I know people can run validators. Wow, okay, I'd have to get. Why am I? Let me see that.
Okay, while you check that out, I'm gonna show off this mysterious rabbit. What is the mysterious bunnies? No volume traded. Okay. Seems to go in with like
Cheap
the
at least.
SpongeBob type kind of header. $37 owners. Not so hate on the creator, but this isn't a project that it's not my kind of project.
She can't figure it out, and I'm. It,
These little Splash Society ones are quite cute. They look like washing powder bottles.
on the validate
Sorry,
and
what's
use
that?
it runs on a validator and use of a consensus to approve transaction. So I
Okay.
think people can just like run validate. You don't. There's no incentive to run validate.
Oh, you know where you could have looked was on their white paper.
Me and then white paper by now, but I've never actually read a white paper.
That's racist, Linton.
I'm tempted to, but I've been like, I'd rather read it like a small synopsis on a full in depth, you know.
I feel you. Okay.
It works on a consensus mechanism. That doesn't make sense. It just sounds very vague.
Be interesting to see who owns all these validator nodes.
Just read that. But apparently it's ledger.
Okay.
How code. Let me say that.
Yeah. Okay, what news do you have? What are you going to show me?
I wanted to show you a few crypto projects. I've covered the news part with NFTs. Wanted to show you this exchange, this I sketch, because when I tried to sign up, what I liked about it was the fact that you could sort of kind of like Uniswap, but more like Binance. Does that make sense? So Uniswap in the sense that you can connect to your wallet,
Yeah.
Coinbase, Trust Wallet, or whatever, minimum, uh, and basically then trading that, and even so it's like it's like finance, but very a bit more decentralized. You keep on you instead of the exchange, keep it on them. From what I understand, I have to get to, so I I thought it was a bit sketch, but I think I will sort of from one of my other wallets on Coinbase. Funny enough, sorry, interesting fact that when you're on the Coinbase wallet, it's not a Coinbase shout out, but I found it quite cool. Is that you can actually have like it's one wallet, but you can have multiple sort of wallets. Well, it's one application, but you can the software wallet can um, can swap between 10 different Ethereum wallets, which is quite cool. So you can literally have one for whatever, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm keeping this here for that, which I've actually wanted for a little bit on sort of your Ludo, whatever, just to be able to to have certain funds in certain places,
Yes.
But I would want to actually want also is a multi-sig wallet where I can't do anything without having the other party. Let's say, for instance, keep to for my son. So like me and my girlfriend, fiance rather, would be able to sort of both keep it in a wallet that we can both sort of add to. And then whenever we want to withdraw, it would need.
Yeah. That's I like that. Um, not to sound like a Cardano maxi, but you can have multiple wallets
Oh
within
yes.
within one on the URI, and
Oh wow.
I think also Daedalus. Yeah, both of the main Cardano wallets you can have that, which is pretty cool.
Multi-sig wallets.
I'm not sure about multi-sig. Oh, that's one where you need two parties, right?
Quite later.
Sorry, you broke up there, Linz.
Oh, sorry. I'm saying it's. Can figure that out. Asking it. Can you hear me?
Do you have a noise cancelling filter or something going on?
I shouldn't. Let me check on Discord. Uh,
Because that's what it sounds like. Like
oh, I keep dipping in and out.
yeah.
Okay, what about now? But
Um,
I guess I just need to keep talking.
yes.
Okay.
But
I think it was. Yeah.
it's already starting to sound better.
Okay. Let me drop it a bit lower. Um, this should be better.
Yes.
Okay,
Much.
cool. I think it was the automatically determined input sensitivity. Okay, cool. Thanks. Sheesh. I've had this setting for a long time and I've never been told that.
I could just never figure out why people can't hear me.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but on Binance you can connect your own wallets. You don't need to store funds.
Are you serious?
I think so. I don't want to
Sheesh, I feel
speak
like
out of
such an
turn, but I'm
idiot.
sure you could. Because if you had one of those hardware wallets, I'm sure you
Yeah.
could.
Oh, wow. That's quite cool. That's quite cool. Okay, cool. Okay, I was super bullish on this because they have their own coin. Um, it looks like a token or whatever it is.
What is
Recently,
what is the functionality, or
I'm
what is
not
the
sure.
purpose?
I'm not sure. I'm just looking at it like a BNB type vibe or a Uniswap
Okay,
token.
yes.
Maybe it's you can. I think there is governance. Was it this one that I found the governance? Uh, yeah, there's a governance, so you can. I think it's basically um, being able to vote on what's next or that sort of thing.
Okay,
And so, yeah, on things like proposals you can vote on, kind of how you would with Nexo. Remember when you were able to vote on if they're doing what's the word APYs or uh, what's that thing when it's a stock, when it's a security? Dividends.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't make sense for why people want to buy this. And in my opinion, because it just like this is not financial advice, of course, but because the the coin was launched like 8 September, it looks like 2021. It's a market cap of like 1 billion,
Yeah,
1.2 billion. I do feel like it's probably going to tank at some point
yes.
until they add like a proper need for people to actually buy this token. But with what you're saying, like what's the utility? It doesn't seem like something that a lot of people would be running to do,
Yeah,
to buy this token. So 1 billion is like if it was like 50 mil or even 20 mil, I'd be like, okay, chances are it could probably appreciate. But with 1 billion in it, I do think probably might lose a bit of traction unless they introduce new things that make it super attractive for other people. But it has gone up 80%
yeah.
or something like that.
It says their market cap rank is at 88. Is that on like that usual list that we check out, the coin market cap
Actually,
list?
um, it's the Queen Gecko. Uh,
Oh, right.
let's scroll all the way down to the news. It looks like, yeah.
Okay,
Um, yeah, it is, yeah.
okay.
It's up to
I
60.
guess they would be the same if they're looking at market cap and things.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't say that out loud.
Wait, what?
But I wish I didn't ask that question out loud.
Oh. Sheesh, it's a sea of rain, eh? These last 7 days. And we have been moving sideways, truth be told. It's not a bad thing. It's better than down.
Yeah, but 2 weeks ago when the market started tanking a bit, I thought it was just like the pre-payday dip,
Oh, yeah.
and then things never went back to normal. It just
Yeah.
stayed there.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, yes. So it's that. And then I actually thought the Sentinel was quite cool. It's almost like, it's not almost, it's a VPN, but it's a DVPN. It's like a decentralized VPN where I think um, you can, it's like being able to being able to install an application on my computer or I think on my phone too, um, and be able to sort of like with proof of work,
Yes.
it would be able to sort of basically host people browsing through my IP address, which is a bit sketchy. I don't know if I'll be comfortable doing that, but I wouldn't mind using the service if it was um, reasonably priced or charging me per like bandwidth, because I don't actively use a VPN 24/7. I use it like specific for for specific things, and then I switch it off because it's taxing on my connection.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind being able to pay as you use type thing, like low however many tokens for like however many dollars, and be able to just use it like that rather than paying like this subscription for like forever. If they price it like that, which I've got a feeling they might price it like that. I think I've heard of this project somewhere else, um, which for me is quite interesting. I think it's on the Solana um, blockchain.
Okay. Do you know what this
Yeah,
reminds me of?
yes.
This reminds me of that Substratum project from a few years ago where the whole thing was a decentralized web with like a
Yeah,
built-in VPN. So every person that runs like a node,
yeah,
different people's packets come through that node. So like
yeah.
no, the ISPs they can't see what the traffic is.
Oh, yes.
So I think it would be something like that if you were running a node. It would run through your IP, but it would be encrypted, so they wouldn't be able to
Oh,
see
okay.
what content or what sites you're on.
Okay, I wouldn't mind that so much. Then if that's the case, because I'd be worried about people like someone doing very like illicit activity using my sort of identity on the internet,
Yes.
and I have the FBI knocking on my door, and I'm like, but.
Yeah.
um, I found this project quite cool. Um, it's got a very low market cap for what it is.
Oh
Um,
wow.
yeah, it's like 181 million. Looks like a lot of growth. But I think some of it might be dependent on how much, and it's actually held up very well over time if you think about it. Uh, okay, it was launched in April. Okay, I can't say that yet. I thought this was about a year's worth.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Just hear me out here. Go
yeah,
back. Go back to this project's website
oh, yes,
and scroll down to where it was showing the two cell phones.
yes.
The designer part of me is like, when you see the screenshot, it must have been from like an Android or something,
Oh, yes.
where where the
Oh,
battery
gosh.
indicator doesn't line up. I don't know. That just caught my eye.
So maybe it's not a real app yet.
Yeah.
Well, it's on Android actually. I can't download iOS yet. I saw this, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is actually quite weird. I guess they've named the token or different to the app, which is a bit weird, right?
Yes. If on Windows 11 you can run Android apps, what's stopping you from using this as a free VPN?
Oh, shucks, oh, yes.
That because I know most, if a VPN says that it's free, it's
Yeah,
usually selling that
the data.
data. Yeah.
Yeah. Which kind of defeats the whole point of the VPN, right?
Yes.
Gosh. Anyway, I thought it was a cool. I haven't looked into how this thing actually works. I'm just looking at just the tokenomics and the possible utility.
Yes.
And at a market cap like that and a price like this, I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of potential here. Throw a couple of um, dollars at it, get about it, come back and
Yeah.
in a few years see how it's done.
It's already up
Not financial. Excuse me.
not financial advice, but it's
Yes.
up 300% from when the project started, or from
Oh yeah.
June 13th.
Gosh. That's actually quite crazy.
Yeah.
This,
For
funny enough,
me,
yeah,
if they can prove that the VPN service works and that there's no way that your internet data is compromised, then I would look into something like this.
yeah, yeah. That's not bad. That's actually quite. Because when I compared with like another project, this is a bit close, unfair.
I've heard of this project.
A Bitcoin project.
The development's been a bit slow.
I talking about Bitcoin.
Sorry?
Are you talking about Bitcoin?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the developers aren't well known.
very sketchy. I'll even take this. But anything in the top 10 is a good pick. Down. I just want to see anything in maybe the top 400 or 500, how many percent it's been up, just to sort of understand.
Oof.
This is it.
Pull.
Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah, that is quite low. This is, still has a lot of potential, you know? Because I'm used to
Yes.
seeing like thousands. Whenever I look at a thing, it's like a few thousand percent up from its all-time low.
Yeah.
So it's either one or two things. They still like some downward momentum coming,
Yeah.
which is gonna make whenever it goes up this whole lot higher. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm still not buying for myself personally. I still wouldn't buy it at this moment. It's just an interesting project to keep your eye on. You know.
Yeah. That's true.
Cool. I think that's the end of crypto projects on my side.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy to show some stuff. Okay. I'll take you off, and you should be seeing my screen.
Yeah. So,
Cool. Damn it, Google. Sit down. Okay, so this one is built on the Cardano platform. It's called
nice.
Empower, and it's about affordable housing in Africa. So how it works is that you fund this project, which pulls the money together from the token. Uh, The token, I think, is then sold into fiat, which allows developers to actually build the houses. And then what happens is once the houses are built, they get tenants, and once those tenants start uh, paying rent, you, as part of the funder, you get a dividend of that rent. So you become a partial property owner, renter.
Okay.
Oh, I see what you mean about Brave just giving you notifications. Yes.
Yeah. You can
And
switch it off.
yeah,
Anytime, yeah.
most of this project is looking at the issue of housing in Africa,
Yeah.
like not well-off countries like Mozambique and probably places like Zimbabwe, Namibia,
Yeah.
all of our neighbors.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was interesting because I've seen one or two other projects in this space, but it was more high-end apartments and
Yeah.
expensive workplaces, business
Yeah.
buildings and things. And I thought this was more impactful because you're helping people who don't have access to housing have access to cheaper housing.
Yeah. I think I don't want to get into, for myself personally, I'm looking at this less from doing good and more from an investor's point of view. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of
I
course.
think it's I think it's a very cool project. I think it's probably going to give a lot of people access to housing. Hopefully, it's not going to make it super expensive. Even though from an investor point of view, it probably benefits me a bit more. But you know, I can't help but being the human part of people. Actually, don't make things super expensive for people.
Yeah.
Because you want to fund the project. But at the same time, it actually is going to help a lot of people have access to housing that don't have access. That's really cool.
There's people without houses in Africa, and you just think about earning an extra dollar.
That's why I preambled it with as an investor.
Yeah.
um, so I need to see how it goes, man. I think some of these projects you just need to sort of keep an eye on it, check the what's the the data in terms of price action. I'll check that more importantly and see what's happening. The fundamentals look quite cool. Um, Obviously, this is not a deep dive into the fundamentals, but from what it sounds like it's
Yeah.
doing, it sounds cool.
The Pumpamentals.
The fundamentals, yes.
And another project that I was looking at is Meld.
Oh, that's a slick website. I'm already sold. How do I buy this?
Well, um, this is interesting. This might take us into a new conversation, but Meld is the
Yeah.
first DeFi non-custodial banking protocol.
Oh, wow.
So what that
Okay.
allows you to do is store your money and lend it out and borrow money without a third-party institution getting involved.
That is actually quite cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so no, so DeFi, not CeFi.
Yes, correct.
Oh, CeFi, but with non-custodial.
Yeah. Just runs off smart contracts and things.
Yeah. Oh, is it built on Cardano?
Yeah, all of these projects that I've shown you are Cardano based. Like, I don't want to get the reputation as a Cardano maxi, but
It's okay.
if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck.
I'm interested to.
And then what I also like about it is you can earn
Yeah,
a yield on the crypto as well.
that's quite cool. While it's being loaned out to someone.
I think so. Your crypto collateral is added to Meld's liquidity pools to generate yield and work for you for the entire lifespan of the loan.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, maybe it's when you. No. Okay. Yeah. I can set up to look
Oh,
into it properly.
earn all the time. Regardless if you are borrowing, lending, staking, or hodling,
That is
you're always earning
amazing.
yield from the crypto in your Meld app.
Is this thing live yet?
I don't think so. I think it's still in like the initial offering stage.
Jeez, can you actually
They have a
buy
roadmap
it?
here. Meld launch, initial stake pool offering starts. They have a DApp launch. Beta testing of the Meld app begins on mobile Chrome. Yeah, I actually do want to find out more about this. Under development, yeah, they're still Q4 hopefully. So in the next few weeks or months, they'll look at a token launch,
Okay.
official launch.
Yeah, I would definitely want to get in on that.
Yeah. There is
Safety.
another one.
Cardano's ecosystem is actually quite amazing, hey?
It really is. And this is a similar one
Yeah.
called Liquid. And I think this is more about just providing liquidity and then borrowing and lending.
Okay. That's quite cool. Sheesh, I'm actually want to, if you don't mind, after this, putting it in the Discord chat so that I can actually keep an eye on these projects myself.
It's already there.
Oh, well, that's the names. I don't want to check it out.
Okay, Lint.
Cool.
Custodial first,
Um,
non-custodial.
sheesh.
What's your
Um,
hot take?
okay, so I'll play devil's advocate because I feel like me and you are probably on the same side here. Is that we prefer to hold our crypto and keep our crypto with it. We are in total, complete control of what happens to our crypto. Um,
Yes.
yeah. Actually, funny enough, that's actually a very recent thing for me. I used to not care because I thought, hey, I'm not holding like tens of thousands of dollars. You know what I mean? Um, in crypto, not to reveal my net worth, but I kind of have. Um, but for me, it's a situation of my crypto net worth, more like it's for me. It doesn't matter. Like if I yeah, I thought at first with that, but then recently it was like, okay, I actually want to be in control all the time. Should anything happen, it's all my fault, you know.
Yes.
But I want to take the exchanges side of this for the sake of an argument or um, a good discussion or a fair discussion, and not just a one-sided one. Is that if a lot of people would not get into crypto without exchanges, and without them, you can't actually swap your fiat into crypto. So they do have an upper hand being in terms of being the gatekeepers to actually being able to to give you to give you access to crypto through um, through fiat, which then sort of means that because they have all that power, I mean, they're giving you all that what can I say, that all that access. They also want you can't get everything like for free in a sense in terms of what you are paying, but you can't expect to just not have them sort of babysit you, you know, because a lot of people, in my opinion, is that I don't think someone not knowing crypto and then gets introduced to crypto through Ethereum, for instance, or even Bitcoin, and then they wanna trade it and doing anything costs gas. You know what I mean? And it's just that it wouldn't make sense for a lot of people, even for myself. Initially, I'm gonna ignore like your Cardanos and your XRPs for now, just for those two. I sound a little bit stupid right now, but I'm really trying to give them a good fight here.
Yeah.
Is that it would be quite difficult for if they made it easier. So I think they have now decided, hey, we'll keep um, your keys because we feel we'd be more responsible than you in holding your keys. And the other thing is, a lot of people actually share. Um, I know with XRP, a lot of people share the same wallet, but there's like part of it. So I don't know if you've probably sent XRP before. So you send to the main wallet, right? And then you have that memo part of it. That memo part of it is usually to sort of show you, okay, this is the wallet that maybe thousands of other people share, but that memo is this is showing like your specific part of it in that
It's
wallet.
your fingerprints on the transaction.
Yes. And on top of that, that what that allows also is for you to not have such a high amount of XRP that you need to leave in XRP because XRP has like a minimum amount that you need, and you can't like completely like sell your XRP or send it somewhere else. It will always be like it used to be 20, now it's 10 XRP that will stay in your software wallet. So if exchanges are holding on to that and they're giving you all of that, and everyone's sharing the same wallet, they can't give you the keys because everyone's having the same keys. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Um, that's for XRP. I'm not sure about Ethereum and Bitcoin, maybe it's the same.
Um,
Maybe it's the same. I'm not sure, but probably not. But I know with XRP it's like that.
yeah.
So that's an argument for, let's say, all the different little nuances, for them giving the keys and all of that, and maybe they feel much more in control, or they feel much better in terms of there'd be less hacks, because a lot of people would be sort of, I don't know how to say it, a lot of people would be, because you wouldn't need two-factor authentication and stuff like that. You know what I mean? 4 keys, you just put them in and there's the wallet.
I mean, I would still
Yeah.
argue for two-factor authentication, but yeah,
Yeah. I'm just like, that's my, but I'm trying, when I'm trying to emphasize the fact that they probably just want to be in control, being exchanges and them being the big boys, and users that are usually buying at exchange don't have that much power. You know what I mean? So
yes,
they just feel like they can do whatever they want to do. But when I do try to argue in defense, I can see instances where it makes sense for the everyday Joe, in my opinion. Like,
yes,
a lot of people's crypto journey, you will probably start from not caring to actually realizing, oh shucks, I actually do want to own my keys, because should anything, ever happen, I know I'm in full control.
yes. Okay, interesting, interesting.
Wasn't the best job, but I did try to argue that things.
No, you did a good job. I'm gonna start off with this analogy.
you know,
If I go to a shopping mall or the airport
yeah,
when travel was a thing, I'm not gonna give the airports or that shopping mall my car keys to look after my vehicle.
ooh, shucks.
I'm gonna
Okay,
keep it on me and keep it to myself so no one has access to my vehicle without me knowing. Yeah, and I also think part of part of the reason people get into crypto is to get away from the traditional banking systems. Like if you
besides
keep
the gains.
besides the gains, if I have money in the bank, which I don't because I'm poor, um, that money that is in the bank is just loaning that out and getting interest on that and giving me, the scraps
Yeah,
and calling that interest. Like if I have money, I want to be able to lend it out myself at whatever rates I feel is justifiable and earn more on that.
yeah,
So it's kind of I feel that these exchanges or these custodial wallets, I understand the argument that it's makes it easier for people to get into crypto. But I feel that there needs to be more education out there with regards to not your keys, not your crypto.
yeah,
Because all it takes, like, how many news articles are there about different projects being hacked, like, every week?
yeah,
And I know that exchanges keep most of the funds in cold wallets just for extra safety, but it probably only takes one malicious actor to get annoyed with their boss one day and just leave and never come back with millions and millions of dollars worth of crypto.
it's possible. Yeah,
Like, it's not that I don't trust people. It's not that I don't
yeah,
trust these exchanges. I don't trust people
yeah,
because like software itself can't be corrupt and can't decide to have a bad day and steal your money. I just feel that people need better financial and crypto financial education. Like, don't send all your money in one transaction, like
yeah,
because I've heard people I've read things online of people accidentally sending their entire wallet's content instead of just what
Shit.
they want to send, and then they'll email the project to be like, okay, can you help me? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if I made the greatest argument for non-custodial, but yeah.
I think non-custodial is the no-brainer in my opinion. Um, the only reason why I keep certain things on exchanges is because I do want that easy access in terms of if I want to sell it. I don't mind losing those portions because I've literally left them there to if the project ever does like a nice 3 to 4x, I'm selling. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I want to be not have that issue of trying to send it and like not all that time that I'm wasting on that. I want it to be almost immediate, you know. So that's the only reason why I keep some tokens on exchanges. Besides the fact that some might not be actually supported in some wallets, I think probably not. I don't think that's a good argument.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, non-custodial is a no-brainer. Um, it's just trying to earn interest on it is a bit tricky with certain projects. Um, some you can't actually. Like there's that mad token that I'm holding right now. I'm not earning any interest on that, which is a bit like frustrating because I would like to,
Yeah.
you know, earn some sort of even if it's like a very nominal amount. At least it's something while I hope this project goes to the moon. You know,
Yes.
it only does me justice down the line when it does. It's like all that like small little bits become larger bits in the grand scheme of things. But I'm okay with it for now, you know.
I think the takeaway is non-custodial versus custodial. Unless you're aiming to flip a project or you day trading with some
Yeah,
some crypto, if you're gonna long-term hodl it, just not financial advice, but
yeah,
please look for non-custodial options, and then please, for the love
yeah,
of God, don't lose your seed phases. Keep them
yeah,
in a safe place.
yeah. It's actually quite scary. It's actually yeah. If I had to be honest and say I don't think everyone should be on non-custodial. I know it sounds like I'm being I don't know what, being very rude, I guess. But I think there is even if it's even myself, it's not even about intelligence. But I think it's just I think it's very easy to lose track of where your seed phrase is at.
Okay. No.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
And because of that, it's much easier having it on an exchange. Yeah, this is actually not even me trying to play devil's advocate. I do think there's some people out there that are better off leaving it in exchange because they'll take better care of their seed phrase than they would. Because
Yes.
they would forget and they can just do a reset password and it sends it to their email and they got their crypto
Yeah.
back. I do that is not even me trying to play devil's advocate. I do actually see that. Um, yeah.
Here's a project I'd be interested to find or see if there's one out there.
Yeah.
Is a digital vault.
Oh yes, that keeps your seed phrases.
It keeps anything. It keeps digital
Yeah.
copies of your birth certificate or your
Yeah.
educational certificates and
That's actually coming.
diplomas. Is there?
Hold on. There is for Cardano. They announced it at that Cardano summit, I think.
Oh, cool.
Uh,
Okay.
I forgot the name. It's got white and very magenta to reddish sort of colors.
Okay.
Um, I'll try to find the video for you. There is, and maybe we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, there is something that's, but it's more for it was more for having your ID, all your KYC stuff, even your what's this high school and varsity, whatever diplomas and degrees, you can
Mm.
actually store them digitally and be able to just like get them sort of signed up. You know what I mean? So they're not really needing to have the physical copy with you all the time,
Okay, that's
of
interesting.
scanning it. And obviously, because it's been one time sort of verified, you know what I mean? That okay, this is actually a valid copy.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't need to actually have like a copy that's certified at the police station and all that jazz, and even like proof of residence, which
Yes.
is something a lot of us struggle with. You could only have to do that one time, and
Yeah.
not have to have like a 3 month old sort of version of it, or not.
Okay. Hear me out
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
Did they say where all that information was kept? If it's central, because I would be interested in a
yeah,
project that, say, you upload those documents, the document
yeah.
then gets dispersed amongst the validator nodes. And
Okay.
if I run a validator node on my PC at home, I'm generating an income for the traffic that gets through there.
Yeah, yeah,
I can't see the information because it's only like
yeah,
bits of it, and there's no way you could
yeah,
pass that together, I don't think.
yeah,
So wherever you are, like say I turn my computer off, someone else's node in the area it'll just like take over, you know?
yeah,
That'd be something interesting just to look at. What do you
yeah.
think?
I think because it's on Cardano, it probably will be. Very decentralized,
Okay.
in my opinion. Because a lot of stuff is Cardano that's that's on Cardano has that like it has the core ethos of what crypto sort of is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Non-custodial and all that chit chat, and decentralized in a sense. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I'd be
I just
willing.
can't find it.
To wrap things up, what do you say
Yep.
we pick a project for this week if we had to throw
Yes.
100 US dollars, fake
Yes.
100 US dollars? Where would you put those?
Uh, Gosh, what are the requirements that it's gonna go up in the week or go up in time?
I think let's make this a long-term project.
Okay, long term. Hmm. I think because you called me a bit of God, I am gonna buy $100 of metal
Mad token. Okay.
at its current price. I think I'll give more.
Okay, so we'll put together a spreadsheet and keep you guys informed with how that goes. I'm going to put my $100 in Audius.
Options. Yeah, this is my mind. You can actually, if you check my screen, I'm creating a portfolio on CoinGecko. You can also do it on Coin Market Cap. Maybe I know it on mobile. Oh, there we go. Add transaction. Yeah, I first need to figure out how much $100 gets me. Hold on.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Win Amber.
Name that. $100. Ooh, see how it goes.
Can you do the same for audio?
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Not financial advice.
Yes.
Oh, I'm already down.
Well, actually, because you're buying now, you really have. Which one? so 20, 200 days. Cool.
Awesome.
I'll be really up. So, let's see. It's fine, it's not much. Check it out.
Awesome. I look forward to seeing that next week.
Yeah. When,
All right, cool. Thanks, dude. Appreciate your time this evening.
thanks. Cheers, dude.
Catch you cool cats later. Okay.